What is up, everybody? I am NerdRage36, back with another pickups video. So let's dig right in. Starting off with, I finally got it, the manual for Shenmue 2. Ooh, ooh, oh, oh, oh. Complete. Finally. But unfortunately, where one has been complete, another is only half. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 3. I've been looking for this game for a while because I have 1 and 2 on the original Xbox, but for some reason the Xbox version of this game, I just can't find it. It wasn't even expensive. It's not like a rare edition of it. It's just not... I don't come across it that much. I've seen it on PS2 a lot. I've seen it on GameCube more than on the original Xbox, so I really don't know why I couldn't find it in like before. But like I was saying, it's missing the manual. But hey, found Shenmue, still missing Fat Princess, but now I'm also missing Tai 3. I actually need to get a replacement copy of Tai 1 as well because, and I didn't even notice this when I originally picked it up, but my copy is pretty scratched up. But like I said, I could just Frankenstein a complete copy, and at the very least, since I have the, actually, speaking of disc condition, yeah, this one's actually pretty good. So at the very least, I have the game, and there's a chance that my copy of 1 is just a little scuffed, but will still work. But now I have all 3. But again, missing the manual. Damn it. Next up, I was talking about them last time. How funny. Captain Toad on the 3DS and the Switch. And so what I was talking about last time about which one I would play if my Wii U stopped working, I'm probably just going to go with the 3DS version. I understand that the Switch version is probably the best, like graphics and performance-wise, but here's the thing. Well, for one, the 3DS version works better with the control scheme because it was designed around the game was designed around the 2 screens of the Wii U, and the 3DS has 2 screens. It just makes the most sense. But also, I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about here, but whenever I've bought new games for my Wii U, or, well, new, like old games that I just never had, when I pop them in, it asks me to connect online just to check something, and I know that for certain games, like there's no like patches or freaking downloadable content that they left out of the game. It's just for some reason it requires an online check. Like I think like a year or 2 ago, I replayed through some of my favorite Sonic games, and one of those was Lost World on the Wii U. It was constantly asking me, just as I was trying to boot up the game, to connect to the internet. Even though like my Wii U wasn't really connected anywhere, I just didn't want to bother with that. But even with that, like constant message popping up, I was able to play through and beat it just fine. There were no problems, so I don't know what the online check was ultimately for. So it really just confuses me, and it kind of worries me about like the future of the collection, because like if I have a Wii U game I haven't done the online check for, long after like even the most basic Wii U servers are down. I know a lot of the online stuff for the Wii U doesn't work anymore. It just kind of worries me. But then again, like I said with Sonic, I was able to play it just like I clicked cancel on the online check, but then it's just annoying to have to go through that like every time you start up the game. So I don't know, but 3DS doesn't have that problem. And same thing with Monster Hunter 3. Like the Wii U version will ask me to, well, when I first popped it in, asked me to do an online check. 3DS version booted up immediately. So yeah, that's probably why I will prioritize this version just for. Well, also the controls and the lack of mandatory online check when first playing it. But and maybe I'm wrong, but I think that might happen with the Switch as well. Who knows? But I mean, it's always good to have backups, and it's that whole online check thing really is just a nitpick. It just bothers me. So I was gonna get either of these anyway. And the online check for the Wii U isn't that big a deal, but it's still just kind of weird. And yeah, so either one of these is probably just as good. And now I have all 3 copies. Why did I need 3 copies of the same game? Because there is a parasite that lives in my brain, and it bites whenever it wants me to collect something. And the very last game for this pickups, pretty short one, but like I said, finally got complete. And with the second DVD, this is actually kind of heavy. And Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 3, something I've been missing for a while. But the last game is Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask. I couldn't remember which one it was. Yeah, I know that the 3DS games for the Professor Layton series are pretty expensive, but this one was actually really cheap. It's a little surprising, and even more surprising, kind of on the same subject with Shenmue, it actually came with a manual. Like, it's a 3DS game that came with a freaking manual. Like, they stopped doing that after a while. When did this game come out? Or maybe it's just the developer that actually put the effort in. 2012. Okay, yeah, so it wasn't that late into, actually it was pretty early into the 3DS, so yeah, they were still doing manuals at this point. It's just kind of weird when I'm searching for 3DS games and some of them have manuals and others don't. It just reminds me that at some point they really just decided to cop out. Like, actually, Captain Toad, no manual. And this is a first-party game. You'd think they would care. But yeah, another adventure puzzle game that I'm really looking forward to. I haven't really delved into the series too much. I think something that I want to do, I like marathoning certain games, certain series whenever I've collected enough of them. And I think I might do that with Professor Layton. And I mean, puzzle games aren't too exhausting when it comes to playing them for long stretches. So I think just doing one after the other might be a ton of fun. But yeah, that was it for this one. Pretty damn short, but got a fair amount of things that I've been needing. Backup copies for Captain Toad, the final Ty the Tasmanian Tiger game I needed, but missing the manual. But I got the manual for Shenmue 2! I don't know what I'm doing with this, but yeah, it's always good to just fill out the tiny gaps in your collections, and that's what I'm doing this whole series for. Anyway, that is it for this one. I am NerdRage36, and I'll see you later.